Well, for me, when it comes to these Soulsborne games, I really like it if a boss can, like, 3-shot. I feel like that's good and fair there. I'm not the biggest fan of the one mistake and die kind of thing. And I mean, I can change that just by going and grinding and leveling up. And I'm not as mad about that kind of grind as opposed to consumables, because, like, you know, consumables are consumables, whereas you level grind and that's strength that you have forever. So that isn't as big a deal. And I was saying when I was playing this earlier that from the sound of it when that one guy was like, "You shouldn't be here, turn back," I had the idea that maybe this was a later game area and that I shouldn't be here yet or something or other. So maybe it would make sense to be gaining some levels before fighting him anyway. But in terms of my damage output, I don't exactly feel underleveled in that sense. So I don't know. These things, I wonder if I can buy them at the, whatever it's called, I don't remember. Because if I could buy a bunch of those and reattempt that way, it'd probably be more time efficient to, like, grind and buy those. Well, I figured this is mandatory, I just was wondering if, like, I should be doing something else before this. Is all I was wondering. Hi, friend. Ooh, I better retrieve my stuff. Ooh, it's so retrieved. Well. Oh, okay, this is where I'm intended then. Okay. Please, good sir. Yeah, I gotta remember, you do that lunge at the end. Really? That missed? Really? That's the funniest part? What? There's nowhere else to go? Because I could have sworn when I first got to, like, not this Old Yarnum area in general, that I went to Old Yarnum out of, like, several other options, like, different paths that I could take. This is really, like, the only way to go to progress? He's in the friggin' wall! You can do it. I believe in you. Appreciate it, Goozba. Boop, boop. After last time, I'm not taking risks here. Just freaking fully heal there. And I know you're going to lunge a bit more forward, so I'm not going to try to do the charge heavy this time. Yeah, you do a weird turn at the end of that, so I'm not going to be closing in while you're doing that one. No thank you. Okay, so that's the command grab. That's the thing that just kills me if he lands it. Oh, frickin'. Really, man? Alright, do a smidge of that. Whatever, slow poisoning. See if I care. Use my blood vials before I use the antidote. Dang. Dang it, I got command grabbed. I just die now. It doesn't matter what my health is. Kind of hard to tell with the pillars sometimes. There's a small section you can explore, but it has like 4 actual enemies. Oh, jeez. Killing BSB opens up a door to a completely different area. That's so weird, man. That is so very odd. Yeah, so how come you have to kill our friendly neighborhood blood-starved beast, who I'm going to call Greg from now on, to progress through the game? Because of that reason, apparently. To open up a different door there. I'm just gonna look at what's in the shop. Like, can you buy the things? Because if so, maybe it would be worth. And just taking the time to actually get some more and try to semi-cheese it. Yeah, I can, but they cost 2,000 each! Holy shit! They are farmable, but I would need to take, like, major time on my own time to farm them. And I don't know if that is necessarily worth, because I do want to stream a decent bit of this game right now. Why must Greg be sacrificed to open this random door? This is something like a Fable game. I did not read that correctly, and I realized when I looked away. Whatever. I got the general idea. Yeah, weird, man. Maybe when he's poisoned and doing all sorts of things, I should practice some of the parry timing or something or other. Maybe. Is what I'll do. Yeah, I figured I would do it normally up to a certain point. And then if it seems like I have a decent chance, then just start offloading all my consumables. is my thought process here. That way I'm not wasting consumables in attempts that go nowhere. Spend 10k echoes, you can get a key to open the gates. And that would bring... Where did I take damage from? Did I get a little bit of fall damage? Probably did, didn't I? Probably did. And that brings me to a different area. Well, I would like to take on this dude. And the beginning of this stream is when I had my best chance with the consumables, but I'm never going to have a chance like that again. Are you saying that Greg may not need to die? I think Greg may need to die. You better not hit me while I'm going through this wall. Okay. Oh, Greg. Don't get access to Chalice dungeons. I won't be able to do any of the online ones anyway. But, I know that there's, like, offline ones, too. Why'd it cancel my lock on? Dang it. Yeah, before you get phase 2, you don't do the weird turnaround during that attack, though. Yeah, if you were a little bit closer. Bad time for my head to be itchy. Good thing you weren't attacking, then. Maybe I should be rolling back. Nah, it'll probably hit me if I try to roll back. This is what I'm thinking here. Man. Yeah, we got a Royal Revenant here, essentially. I'm dead. That just kills me now. Well. There's a lot of limbs on Royal Revenant, though. Yeah, either you buy that key or beat Greg, you get a lot of ways to go and explore. Okay, so game kind of opens up a bit more after that point. Everyone's now adopting the Greg here now. We must defeat Greg. And with the amount of damage that I'm taking here, if I wasn't streaming this and wasn't so stubborn, I would probably take time to go grind some levels and level up my HP. Is what I would probably do. But that's just not a very interesting thing to be doing on stream. So I'll probably do something like that between sessions on my own time at some point, but I've not touched this game between sessions yet. Well, unless you count before I started the very first stream when I made my character. Unless you count that. But I don't think that counts. But I'll do that eventually. Because, yeah, it definitely feels like my HP could be a little bit better. Maybe I should have. It's not like I've leveled it a single time. It could definitely be better. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey! Stop. Stop it, man. Hello. How you doing, bro? I'm sure this game will be very, very different once I get the opportunity to farm consumables. Maybe the day will come that I get a very brief PlayStation Plus or Mooch off of Guzba to just get infinite consumables from grinding the crazy online thingamabob. Like, not even to get to, like, an OP level, just to not have to worry about consumables for the rest of the playthrough and farming them, you know? And just so that every single attempt that I do of a boss can be just as strong. Not have to worry about having lost stuff that I won't get back there. You know? You can if you want to. Well, I do appreciate that. We shall see, though. Boop. Please. Boop. See, look at the damage that I'm doing here. Like, the damage itself seems fine. How do you go that way? What? You're so weird, dude. You're such a weirdo. Stop taking off my lock on. You look like a boss that under the right conditions could probably clip through the wall. Is the impression I get from you partially clipping through the wall a lot there. Okay. Do a smidge of this. Come on. Oh, I can run while I'm locked on. I don't know why I didn't do it before. Like, it's not doing it now. Maybe I can't. Oh, I can if it's forward. I just can't run backward. Weird. Shit. Shit. What? That was greedy. What a weirdo, huh? Speaking of greedy, instead of using an antidote, shit. At least it doesn't re-poison me. At least it doesn't, like, reset the timer there. It's good at least. I better grab these. Dang it, he friggin' clipped me. That was close. Damn. Can't even change my password. Yeah, I can always just get a month of, like, the PlayStation thing where Bob just to get my fill of, like, stuff with this game. I'm probably only gonna be playing this game for, like, the next month and a half anyway. Is most likely if I want to finish things at Hallowland. So, it's not like this is planned to be, like, a super long-term playthrough. A month and a half takes a little while. But, if I got a thing for a period of, like, a month, got my fill of blood echoes, got all the consumables that I wanted, and then, hey, presto, I'm sorted. Well, I do appreciate that, Gooseba. Oop. Oop. Whee! It's away we go. Squeezy! Coming on through here. Yeah, Greg is such a weirdo, isn't he? But yeah, I greatly appreciate that. I guess one complaint that I would have about this boss is I do wish that it would be like an Elden Ring format where, like, the boss hits you and then, like, a meter goes up that's, like, building up towards an effect. Like, have that slow poison build up, not just, like, the tiniest little clip and it slow poisons you. I mean, considering some of his rapid attacks, you could still slow poison you, like, pretty fast in that format with some of those rapid attacks. Apart from that, I think that's probably my only complaint. That and, like, the weirdness with the lock-on. All the attacks and stuff seem fair. I think. Sometimes a little hard to see through pillars. Whoops, I'm just gonna do that one like an idiot. Okay. Boop. You wouldn't be able to chain them or anything. Yeah, there's no friggin' way. Funny idea, though. And then you do a lunge forward, so get closer, and then... Oh, well, at least there's still damage that way. That was greedy of me. Okay. Damn. Damn. Wow, I'm surprised that counted as the back. Yeah, that one's scary, huh? Damn. Damn it! Wait, I thought that was the command grab. I thought I was dead. Come on. Screw it, another one. I might just at this point, honestly. Please don't get me. Okay. How would I not get the thing? Come on, get him, damn it! Jeez! If I lose here, I'm gonna lose my mind. Get him, damn it! Oh my god. Light lamp. There's a decent few weapons in this game. Not as many as the other Soulsborne games, but oh my god, I'm gonna die here. A little bit of delay on the sound effect there. Well, oh, there it is.
Nice shot.
I was so scared. There have been close calls like that in a lot of Soulsborne games that I've played. I was a little bit worried when I saw that. Let me go ahead and grab my stuff. With how good the sock lever is, it might as well be the only weapon in the game. Yeah, I guess my computer's being weirdly laggy now. But yeah, there's not many weapons in this game, but the cool thing is there's 2 forms to each weapon. It's just, the weird thing is with this weapon is, like, when it's like this, it counts as serrated, which does, like, the extra damage against beasts, however much it is, so it does really great damage. But you switch it to this form, and it just is not serrated anymore for some reason, even though it very clearly is. I don't know if there's even bleed in this game. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. But you can do cool stuff like that. Which is kind of awesome. Like, I really like the animations that go with that. Alright, I guess I'll actually level up a little bit for the first time forever. And I'm thinking maybe I'll level up HP. Maybe. When it's transformed, it's not serrated. It has a worse moveset. How can you have a game called Bloodborne and not have bleed weapons? I don't know enough about this game. I wouldn't be able to tell you. Rapid Poison is bleed. So is this just a PS4 game running on the PS5, or is there a remaster or something? Yeah, it's PS4 running on the PS5. They've never made a PS5 version. They've never made a patch for it to make it run in 60 FPS. Nothing like that. It's never come to PC. This is the only legitimate way to be playing this game, is the PS4 original. Of course, if you play it on PS5, the load times are a bit better. But this is still a game that is forever locked to 30 FPS. Which kind of sucks there.
Welcome home. What is it?
So, what you gonna do?
Very well. Let me...
I'm thinking... Yeah, I have what I need for the sword that I want. So HP. Give me a little bit of that. Yeah. But yeah. The fact that I have to ask that question is making me wonder why modern games are so computer intensive.
Farewell, good hunter.
I don't know why my computer is lagging. I'm not playing this on my computer. I'm just streaming from my computer. Playing this on console. So my computer's not exactly doing any extra work to run the game or anything here. Is that your wife? Imagine. Boobity bop. Yeah, I have a hard time seeing that ever happening. Just throw some shade at myself, Noah. Wow. Would you smash? I think she's literally like a puppet. So, no. Oh, you were saying that... I just now remembered. Oh, there's an antidote there. I remember it being mentioned that it opens a door in a completely different area. So it's not that I go here to progress. This is another friggin' dead end. That, if I was going into this without, like, someone telling me what to do from here, I would interpret this as another, what the heck did I do that for? Just like the first boss that I took on there, that I'm already blanking on the name because everything is blending together here, man. The Cleric Beast. That. Opens on Odin Chapel. I would have never guessed. I would have thought that this was just another Cleric Beast situation where it's like, okay, well, here's another thing that you can teleport to. But outside of that, here's another dead end. And it just kind of sucks there. Yeah, like that. I guess I'll go here. In that case. Was there some other routes here that I hadn't gone to yet? Or am I losing my mind? Hold on. Just here really quickly out of curiosity. Because I could have sworn there was a way.